On Sunday morning, I took Sierra out for our walk, as we normally do before church. And as we were walking, we came up on this lady who had a Great Pyrenees, and Sierra and this Great Pyrenees kind of ran up to each other, and both tails were wagging, and they were sniffing and being really friendly, and greeted each other just like they'd never met, and but yet they were super friendly to each other. Neither one being aggressive, and they were both just being at peace. And but the lady also had this little miniature Australian Shepherd puppy. And the little puppy never barked, it never came to greet, but it sat there and watched. It watched the whole time that these two big dogs were greeting each other. And we talked about it, and it was her daughter's dog, but still, it made me think about, and with everything going on, I wonder, what are we teaching our children? What are we teaching our children about everything that's going on? Are we teaching them? The Bible talks a lot about teaching our children and raising them up in the way of the Lord. If we raise them up in the way of the Lord, that they'll stay in it, and they'll come back to it eventually. They will never lose it. And that God always talks about, Jesus talks about Bible about children. Let the little children come to me, and how He loves them. And it's up to us as adults to teach our children and our grandchildren what's important and what's going on. And so my question and my challenge for you as you're watching this today is I'm wondering, what are you teaching your children through all of this? And what are they going to learn about how to handle a pandemic? What are they going to learn about how to handle the injustices and the oppression that's going on, and the discrimination, and what are they going to learn from you? Because whether you know it or not, just like that puppy, Sierra and that other dog had no clue that that puppy was watching them. Your children are watching you, and they're learning from you. And so my challenge is to you is to set a biblical example of love and grace and forgiveness, because that's what Jesus did, and that's the example that we're to follow. So that's a challenge that I laid down for myself, and it's not always an easy one, but it's one that I'm going to accept, and I'm going to pass on to you today. Have a blessed day.